And keeping our focus on the United States, a government report now says the major hurricanes, wildfires, tornadoes, droughts, fierce winter storms, which the country experienced last year, caused more than $165 billion in damages, with climate change supercharging some extreme weather events. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the country experienced 18 separate billion-dollar weather and climate disasters in 2022, with Hurricane Ian being the most costly at nearly $113 billion. NOAA's National Centers for Environmental Information saying that in a year-end report, the year 2022 was at par with 2017 and 2011 for the most billion-dollar disasters in a calendar year. With a price tag of more than $165 billion, 2022 ranked third in total costs behind 2017 when Hurricanes Harvey and Irma wreaked havoc on the North American country, and in 2005 when Hurricane Katrina caused damages to the U.S., although the report says the figure could rise when the impact of a sprawling winter storm that hit the central and eastern U.S. in December is fully factored in. So let's look at some of the weather events that caused damage to the country in 2022. Hurricane Ian, which ravaged Florida in September, was far and away the most costly, causing some $113 billion in damages and 152 deaths. A summer heat wave and drought, which gripped large parts of the central and western United States, was next, causing some $22 billion in damages, with 136 deaths and leaving reservoirs like Lake Mead severely depleted. Other weather and climate disasters included wildfires in the western U.S. and Alaska, flooding in Missouri and Kentucky, tornadoes across southern and southeastern states, and the December winter storm, of course. The $18 billion events resulted in at least 474 direct or indirect fatalities, the seventh most since 1980. But why exactly are these weather events becoming so consistent? According to the NCEI, it is happening due to a number of factors, including increased settlement in the vulnerable areas like coasts and river floodplains, and climate change supercharging the frequency and intensity of certain types of extreme weather events. For instance, the rising vulnerability to droughts, lengthening wildfire seasons, flooding caused by heavy rainfall and hurricane storm surge, worsened by sea level rise. So with the increase in the number of such extreme weather events on its way to becoming the new normal, should serve as a wake-up call to build resilience against such drastic weather patterns. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.